The art of seduction is neither manipulation nor deception, it is the delicate craft of awakening desire through presence, attention, and masterful understanding of human connection. Across civilizations, from the Kama Sutra's poetic instructions to modern neuroscience's revelations about attraction, the principles of true seduction remain remarkably consistent. To seduce your girlfriend is not to conquer her, but to create an irresistible current that draws her toward you, a current composed of emotional intimacy, sensual anticipation, and the electric charge of being fully seen. The foundation, understanding female desire. Ancient tantric texts describe female sexuality as a lotus flower, it unfolds in its own time, responding to warmth and patience rather than force. Modern research confirms this wisdom. A University of Texas study found that while men's sexual arousal tends to be spontaneous, women's is more often responsive, meaning it awakens in reaction to emotional and physical stimuli over time. This explains why the most effective seduction is a slow burn rather than a sudden spark. And love is the longing to reunite with our other half. Modern attachment theory echoes this poetic notion. We are biologically wired to seek partners who make us feel emotionally whole. Thus, the first step in seduction is creating this sense of completion through deep attunement to your girlfriend's emotional world. Practice this by noticing microexpressions, the slight dilation of her pupils when she's intrigued, the way her breathing changes when she's moved. Mirror her body language subtly. Research shows this builds unconscious rapport. When she speaks, listen not to respond but to understand. This quality of attention is more seductive than any pickup line. When you give your girlfriend your undivided attention, phone away, eyes locked, mind fully engaged, you communicate that she is the most fascinating subject in your universe. Neuroscience reveals that when someone feels truly seen, their brain releases phenylethylamine, a compound associated with romantic attraction. Apply this by ensuring your words always carry emotional weight. Compliment not just her appearance but her mind. The way you analyze that problem was brilliant stimulates more attraction than generic praise. Use what psychologists call emotional specificity. Instead of "you're amazing," try the way your eyes light up when you talk about your passions makes my chest tighten. Modern neuroscience explains why this works. Anticipation activates the nucleus accumbens, the brain's craving center, more intensely than satisfaction itself. Apply this by creating sensual suspense, a lingering touch that withdraws just as she leans in, a whispered promise for later that leaves her imagination racing. Modern somatosensory science confirms that certain areas, inner wrists, nape of neck, lower back, contain dense clusters of nerve endings connected to emotional centers. Master the art of graduated touch. Start with accidental brushes in public, progress to firmer contact in private, always leaving her craving more. This creates exquisite tension. Try it by tracing the air along her arm before finally letting your fingers graze her skin. Studies show this type of delayed tactile stimulation increases blood flow to erogenous zones by up to 40%. Modern psychology confirms that intellectual engagement activates the same dopamine pathways as physical attraction. Apply this by offering sensory surprises, a chilled strawberry followed by your warm lips, a silk scarf trailed across her skin followed by your calloused fingertips. Neuroscience reveals novel sensations trigger dopamine release, heightening arousal. Cultivate conversations that challenge and delight her, discuss unusual topics, share intriguing facts, or playfully debate perspectives. The key is to create what linguists call high conversational valence, exchanges that feel vibrant and full of possibility. Create your version by gradually revealing layers of your inner world, a childhood photo, a favorite poem, a secret ambition. Psychology confirms self-disclosure triggers reciprocal sharing, building intimacy. Modern attachment theory shows that selective vulnerability, sharing fears or childhood memories, builds deeper connection than constant strength. Alternate between displays of competence and moments of openness. After showcasing some skill, share an insecurity. This rhythm creates powerful emotional chemistry. Modern research on habituation shows novelty is essential for sustaining passion. Keep her intrigued with unexpected gestures, a single flower left in her book, a sudden slow dance in the kitchen, a handwritten note slipped in her pocket. Modern multisensory research proves that combining stimuli, soft music with gentle touch, or warm lighting with sweet scents, creates exponentially stronger emotional responses than single sensory input. Curate environments that delight all her senses, a cashmere throw for texture, dark chocolate for taste, essential oil diffusers for scent. The most powerful seduction occurs when you become truly irresistible, not through tricks but through becoming deeply attuned to her needs while remaining centered in your own worth. Apply this by sometimes pulling back slightly after intimacy, a brief return to formality that makes her miss your closeness. Studies show intermittent reinforcement, alternating between warmth and slight distance, actually strengthens attachment. Similarly, focus not on making her want you but on being the kind of man she naturally desires, present, passionate, purposeful. Cultivate your own interests, maintain mystery through continual growth, and above all, cherish not just her body but the brilliant complexity of her mind and spirit. The Greek philosopher Aristophanes, in Plato's Symposium, proposed that humans were originally dual beings split apart by the gods, the power of presence. Japanese geisha culture mastered the art of ichigo ichii, one time, one meeting, the concept that each encounter is unique and unrepeatable. Adapt this concept by developing private signals, a particular way of squeezing her hand, a certain look across a crowded room, that create an intimate world just for you two. Master this, and you master what poets and scientists alike agree is life's sweetest mystery, the human heart's infinite capacity to choose, again and again, the one who makes it feel most alive. Research shows that shared secrets and rituals dramatically increase feelings of closeness. The ancient Sufi poets wrote of tawaju, the sacred act of complete focus on the beloved. The alchemy of conversation. The French salons of the 18th century perfected l'esprit de l'escalier, the art of witty, stimulating conversation that leaves one longing for more. Ancient Persian love manuals prescribed the 3 gates before intimacy. Words must pass through kindness, truth, and necessity. The ritual of anticipation. The Kama Sutra devotes an entire chapter to the art of delayed gratification, the potent space between desire and fulfillment. Italian Renaissance lovers practiced the language of the fan, using objects to communicate forbidden desires in public. The geography of touch. Ancient Taoist texts map the body's dragon lines, energy pathways where touch creates cascades of pleasure. The forgotten art of magnetic touch, practiced by Byzantine lovers, involves moving your hand near but not quite on her skin, letting her feel the heat before contact. The symphony of senses. Arabian love manuals describe the 5 pathways to the heart: sight, sound, scent, taste, and touch working in concert. Ancient Chinese pillow books emphasize the seductive power of contrast, rough against smooth, warm against cool. The dance of vulnerability. The samurai tradition of kintsukuroi, golden repair, celebrates brokenness made beautiful. Ancient Celtic love rituals involved exchanging soul stones, small objects representing hidden parts of oneself. The art of surprise. The Mughal emperors commissioned surprise gardens, hidden floral displays revealed at strategic moments. The Japanese concept of negative space, teaches that what's withheld can be as powerful as what's given. The ultimate secret. From Ovid's Ars Amatoria to modern relationship science, one principle endures: authentic desire cannot be manufactured, only awakened. Ancient Egyptian love spells weren't about controlling others but aligning oneself with cosmic principles of attraction. This is the sacred art of seduction, not taking but inviting, not conquering but awakening, not possessing but celebrating.